I think he will cast the Gyruda now, or Gigan now, and then he will realize that it does nothing. Yep. That won't work, my friend. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Lenny and you're watching Lenny TV. Today we have a really awesome graveyard hate deck, you know? A lot of decks right now are building around the graveyard, have a lot of graveyard synergies. Just to mention a few, Luminous doesn't do anything against this deck. Escape cards doesn't do anything against this deck. Gigan doesn't do anything against this deck. So that's right off the gates, straight off the top of my head. A lot of strategies we straight up counter. So that's pretty good. So and they are really popular right now as well. So you can have some fun countering those decks with this deck. And countering decks is fun. Because, you know, shutting down a strategy with your deck that you're specifically built around dominating meta decks is fun. Before we get into the deck explanation though, I want to say smash that subscribe, smash that like. We are so close to 500. You would make my day if you hit the subscribe button. Yeah, with the bagging out of the way, we're going to jump right into the deck explanation. Alright everyone, we're in the deck builder, and as you can see, it is a pretty spicy list. This list is supposed to hate graveyards to the maximum level that is possible. So for that reason we run General Kudro of Draniv. He is a legendary creature, human soldier. And he reads, first of all, he's an anthem to all of other humans you own, so it pumps your team +1/+1. Only if they're humans though, keep that in mind. And whenever General Kudro, so himself, or another human enters the battlefield under my control, then we can exile a card from your opponent's graveyard. So that's really good. But if that isn't enough, he has another ability. We can pay 2, sacrifice 2 humans, so that is the cost, so that has to happen first, and then you can destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. That is really strong as well. Especially if you have some sort of a aristocrat style built into the deck. So keep that in mind. Then we have Kunoros, the Hound of Atreus. And this card is insane against aggressive strategies. For example, mono red or stuff like that. Because it has vigilance, which is really good in those matchups, because you can attack and block. But it also has menace and lifelink. So against mono red, they need to commit 2 creatures for the block. And if you have, for example, a Dire Tactics, which is an instant speed creature removal, you can manipulate the blockers so that you win by a lot. Because they have to commit at least 2 for the menace, then you remove 1, and then you gain life and kill off the other one. So pretty strong against those type of decks. Also exiling Anax is really strong because they don't get the Satires tokens. And yeah, exiling right now is just really strong. So yeah. So Kunoros has 2 lines on him that are really strong. First, against graveyard decks. First, creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. And we will see that today in action, and it is pretty awesome, I will tell you. The second one is players can't cast spells from graveyards, which is also pretty good against certain decks. For example, if you know kitties, the Luros cat does nothing. And the other cat, what is it called? The cats, you know, the cauldron, the kitty cat that you sacrifice with the foods. Cauldron's Familiar, I think is his name. It's really good against that card as well, because they sack it, they can't replay it. They can sacrifice the food for it, but it won't enter the battlefield. So pretty awesome synergy. So the rest of the deck is built around multicolored decks. So we run 4 copies of Hero of Precinct 1. When this is on the battlefield, you cast a multicolored spell, you get 2 humans. 1 human, sorry. And if you have the general on the field, you exile every time you get a human. So human here, human there, we exile everything, and everything's gone. So we can also pump out some humans with Elspeth. We only run 1 copy, because this is a really situational card. And the rest of the strategy here is actually to just pump out some board presence, and then drop the Celebrants, the Corpse Knights, and the Bastions into a Mothra on turn 4. And now you're pretty much unstoppable, because Mothra makes it so that this deck just is insane. Enter the battlefield, synergy here, with the Corpse Knight, here with the Dying Triggers. The players can, and you counter decks at the same time. You have some Dying Triggers here. And to top it all off, we really want to exile a lot. So I put in some Kaya Urza Usurpers now. Because one, they are really great against the kitty cats and some cat decks. And two, they can be a great finishing card, actually. The only card I'm not too sure of here is Ashiok, the Dream Render. But this is a really powerful card to just exile the entire graveyard of the opponent. So, yeah. And a lot of cards use Escape right now. A lot of cards use the graveyard. A lot of decks just play around the graveyard strategies. And this deck should destroy all of them. At least the graveyards. And maybe it straight up wins because you generate a lot of pressure with Hero into a General, into a Mothra, and that's pretty much GG anyway. So yeah, that's the deck list, and we will have some fun games today, so stay tuned, and let's go. Let's watch the games. Alright, our first one is Nid Qual 1254. Yeah, if you find a land, this can be a pretty good hand, so we will keep this one. And it's always the same. We say if we find a land, and then we find a land, so that's not always the same. Yeah, I want to keep this as well. I mean, this curve looks pretty strong to me. Alright, we are playing against the Flash deck, which is pretty unusual. I don't see a lot of Flash decks. So this is pretty interesting for me. He missed a land drop. We are going to... Oh, but he can flash something in. So what would be really valuable here is probably just some board presence. Also, we will generate the 1/1 here anyway. Yeah, Essence Capture. We still get a 1/1. So that's pretty good, I guess. Alright. I guess I'll try to resolve something again here. Let's try and resolve Ashiok here. He will return the Hero of Precinct 1. Alright. We still get another 1/1. And we will start down-ticking Ashiok here. That is pretty valuable for us, actually. Because all we need to win is to hold off against the opponent long enough. Alright, let's try and resolve Hero of Precinct 1 again. That will be countered. But what he doesn't know is that we have another one. So we will play that. We will enter this land tapped and we will mill another good 4 cards off the top of his library. So we will slowly grind his deck away. We will reserve this as a blocker for his Cutthroat. And we will throw away 1 human here. And it's looking pretty good, actually. I'm gonna try and resolve a Corpse Knight here. So this way we will have blockers for days. And I will try and resolve a Kunoros as well, which generates another human from Hero of Precinct 1. And only a Brazen Borrower coming down. Alright, we are looking good. We will downtick Ashok again here because he might attack Ashok with the Brazen Borrower. This way we have... This cannot block creatures without flying, so... we will just straight up smack him in the face with the Hero of Precinct 1. Alright, no attacks with the Cutthroat here. That's interesting. Let's downtick Ashok one more time then. If he's not worried about Ashok at all, then that's okay for us. We will drop one of the Bastion's Remembrance here. And that means whenever we lose a creature now, the opponent will lose a life and we gain 1 life. Of course he doesn't want that to hit the battlefield, which is really smart. And now we can smack him in the face for free. Because he cannot block the dog. The dog has menace. And this way, yeah, he really does nothing with the Brazen Borrower. Alright. So now we bait him first into blocking the Kunoros because he can flash something in. Yeah, so now he will double block. And he might think that's a good play, but he used the card from his hand. We still get rid of the army. Kunoros is dead, but we will just replay one. No, he really doesn't want the dog on the battlefield for some reason. Which is fine. Because what I was counting on resolving anyway was this. Our second Bastion of Remembrance. And we will downtick... Oh, we cannot downtick actually. So we will leave Ashok as is. On 1 loyalty, he has a Pteramander. Alright. This is fine. So what is the play here? He can adapt for free, so this is a 5 damage flyer. I guess we should apply some pressure here, and that means attacking with all of the humans now, or at least almost all of them. He can kill 2 of them, but then he will lose 2 life and we gain 2 life. Is that worth it? I'm not too sure. Let's wait 1 more turn. Alright, only a Brazen Borrower attack. Another hero. Alright, let's try and resolve a second hero. That will get countered. Alright. So, next turn we take 3 again. Or 8 actually. So we can wait 1 more turn. Actually, how much does this cost? 3, so he cannot adapt this. So I think this is the time to strike. He can block 1 and kill 1 without losing this. And now we can also swing. Yeah, those 4. I think those 4 is the right call here. He can only block 1. So 3 damage gets through. 1 human dies, we gain 1 life. He loses 1 life. So he's down to 7. And I think we can just downtick Ashok 1 more time here. Alright, we will exile his entire graveyard. So now he has 28 in the exile. Which is a lot. He really should attack with the Brine. Yeah, that should happen. I was not thinking about the crackback enough. I guess the Corpse Knight can go. Yeah. He will lose another life, we gain another one. So we are up to 12 again. Oh my god, we draw a land. That's pretty bad. Oh my god, another land on top. But I think what we do here is we swing with 1, 2, 3 for sure. Or actually, let's just swing with these two. Because if you can bounce something with a Brazen Borrower, we might be dead to the Cutthroat. This way we punch through 2 more damage. Alright, and he scries, so nothing gets played on the battlefield. He needs to be careful now, and I need to be careful as well. Luckily he cannot adapt Pteramander. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's still costing a lot of mana. Only 3 damage in the air. Oh! I like this card. Especially here, because it can exile the Pteramander. And it also generates us a human. Yeah, what is the play here? We have grinded this man out. This flash deck had no chance against our general graveyard hate. And now we will exile the Pteramander. He will actually counter that as well. Pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We cannot pay 6. So this will actually get countered here. We still get a human though. We will reserve 2. So he has to block this one. And then he has to block all of these. But if he blocks this one as well, he loses 1 here, 1 here, and 2 here. So he's dead. I think we won. No! He can flash something in. Does that change anything? No. Because if he blocks it, he loses life anyway. Yeah, this is GG. GG anyways. Man, for a second I was worried there, but oh, no, because this doesn't die. Oh. Alright, so now he only loses 3. Oh, no! I might have messed up really bad. Oh no. If he can bounce this guy now, we have lost. And that's on me. I've thrown the game away. That's alright. He will try and draw a Brazen Borrower, but he doesn't find it. And now he cannot kill me, because if he attacks with the Cutthroat, I will just block. Oh my god, we still somehow managed to win this game. We're quite lucky to actually win this one. It was quite a grindy game against a really strong mono blue flash deck, I think. So let's just see what the other games will bring today. Alright, we are playing against Nicol Bolas. Oh no. I mean, against those kind of decks, we have the strategy to beat them. All we need here is some more human generation and we should be fine. Or the Doggo. Doggo could be really good as well. So what is the play here? Do we keep this or do we mulligan? We would need some early removal. We have that. We have some early plays as well. We go first as well. We have Mothra, General. Early graveyard exiling. We can try this. It's really greedy because we only have 2 lands. But if we draw lands, this hand looks straight up fire. Oh, and we are lucky again. Alright, we will develop a Cruel Celebrant then. Alright, my opponent shocking in the Growth Spiral. Oh, this card is really, really good against what my opponent wants to do. So let's play it. Kunoros. Players can't cast spells from graveyards, and creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Yeah, that is pretty good against his deck. I have to admit, pretty strong. So now he needs some removal, or else his Gyruda doesn't do anything. Alright, let's cast our general here. With his awesome animation, we will exile the Growth Spiral. And we won't attack here. I think he will cast the Gyruda now, or Gigan now, and then he will realize that it does nothing. Yep. That won't work, my friend. Alright. So we will just exile Gigan now and just make a statement here. And then we will smack with both of these, actually. And punch him for a comfortable 6 life. A Fasa. That's fine. That actually does nothing. A Charming Prince. Alright. You can do whatever you want. It's fine. Yeah, you can blink. You're a cute little prince. It won't do anything, man. Oh. And also, let's get rid of Fasa. We don't like that card. We won't attack here, actually. We don't need to. Oh, Growth Spiral. Alright. That's alright. Into another Charming Prince. Alright. That is okay. 2 to the top. That's actually a little worrying. Another Paradise Druid. Alright, if we could find a land now, that would be awesome. I guess we are going to uptick Kaya here. And we will exile all of his graveyard and then eventually alter and finish him off. Alright, as you see, our deck is really strong against graveyard synergy decks. So let's see if we can find one of the cat decks, the Luros decks. Alright, our next opponent is Ivan, playing with Fibblethip, the Big Eye. We have 4 lands. We have like 2 cards that we can play on turn 3. One D-Spark that does nothing until... Probably could be really bad the whole game, but we will keep it anyway. Because we believe in the top decks. We are gonna get some good early cards. Oh, Healer's Hawk. That's not a good early card. That's just a land. We don't need more lands. Alright. So what is the play here? Ah. Hello, Fountain. Oh, Azorius Flyers. I think we are dead then. If we're playing against Azorius Flyers. There's nothing really we can do against that. I mean, that's not true. We can actually, if we find the cards, develop a board and then play Mothra. And then we can... Oh no. What do we do against this? Our deck does nothing against that. Let's play the dog first. And see what my opponent does. Scryland. Alright. One to the bottom. We are in a lot of trouble here, actually. Because we cannot do anything against the Flyers. This is pretty bad. Alright, I was not expecting this matchup. And we draw another land, oh no. We might have screwed ourselves in this matchup with our deck. I mean, we can at least do gain back 3 life here. Oh, I mean, now the obvious thing to come down is Sephara. And that would be... No, we're just dead. Straight up dead. Straight away. Alright. I guess in this matchup our deck does not really perform as well. Alright, our next opponent is Hiku, playing with Mu Young Ling. Oh, yes, please! This is a hand I am really excited about. We are going to keep this 100%. We have a really awesome, like, curve, if you can call it that. We don't have a 1-drop, because we don't run any, but we have 2-drops. And we have really good ones at that, and then really great 3-drops as well. So what are we playing against here? We will enter this tapped. And then our 2-drop of choice will be the Hero of Precinct 1. Alright. Tithe Taker. This might be a graveyard hating deck, just like mine. I'm not too sure though. It looks like it though. Alright, Tithe Taker. I will not block that. Into Order of Midnight. Alright. I mean, let's get this going. I want to develop some board presence here. So let's get a board presence here. Some more humans and the general hits the field. And we exile the Fabled Passage. Pretty strong synergy here. I will attack here for free. He cannot block with this anyway, so... No chance of a combat trick getting rid of our hero. And we have punched through 3 damage. Yeah, I don't know what to expect here, but the general pumped everything so hard that... he doesn't even swing with the Tithe Taker. Oh! That's a pretty strong card. Alright, so I guess we played 2 2-drops here. First we played a Celebrant, we gain another 2-2. And then we can hold open the Dire Tactics. But actually I think we should exile it now. Gain another 2-2. To make room for this attack. Yeah, that's the only thing he will kill off. Like a 1-1 token of ours that gets pumped by General Kudrow. And yeah. That pretty much won't do a lot for him. Now he has 2 flyers, but oh. He can get the Tithe Taker back. Sorry, he plays another Order of Midnight. Alright. We could have even prevented that with... oh my god. So let's play another hero here. And we will drop Kudro here as well. Gaining 2/2/2s. And we drop the Doggo. And we smack with everything. Because the Order of Midnight cannot block anyway. And we won! Alright. I've not even calculated there, but pretty good game. Alright. That's pretty much the deck showcase for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed and watched till now, please consider dropping a subscription. And if you don't want to, that's fine as well. It would just help me out a lot. And it's free, you know. You could help me out and make my day for free. So if you want to do that, hit the subscription. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you are still safe and healthy. And yeah, through all of these crazy times, we will remain in good spirits, because Magic does create a lot of joy for a lot of people. So yeah, bye.